Milwaukee Bucks swung by Energy Solutions last night to see how the Jazz were doing. Milwaukee looking to rebound after losing 3 of their last 4 games, and they came out swinging. Monte Ellis in the open floor going to finish with the flush. Jazz always seem to be behind in the first quarter, but Enes Kanter did not fear the deer, pulling down one of his 5 offensive boards, gets the putback and the foul. Jazz outscored the Bucks 31-10 on second chance points. First half winding down, DeMar Carroll's going to miss the 3 from the corner, but Big Al is there to clean up the mess. Jazz big man had a monster day out rebounding Milwaukee 50-37. They also dominated points in the paint. Derek Favors stops and pops for a 3, make it a 15-point game with 5 minutes to go, and the Jazz made some venison out of the Bucks last night. Final score 100-86. TCU, great on the gridiron, not so much on the hardwood. 0-8 in Big 12 play this year, and they have to host 5th-ranked Kansas. Rock chalk it up as a loss, right? Well, Kansas forgot to show up defensively. Nate Butler-Lynn coming off the screen to hit the tray. TCU up early in this one. Then Jeff Withey's going to forget to recover on the double team. Leaves his man wide open. And then Kansas once again is going to forget to box out. Boom! Exclamation point on college basketball's biggest upset of the year. TCU tops Kansas 62-55. The BYU basketball team won't be cheering for any upsets tonight. They'll be 7.5-point favorites in San Diego as they take on the Toreros for the second time this season. A couple of numbers to keep in mind tonight. 25, that's how many points Tyler Haws had in their first meeting. 40, that's Johnny D's three-point percentage this season, so the Cougs will have to be sharp on their perimeter D. And finally, 279. Yeah, that's San Diego's national rank in rebounds and assists per game. Tonight's showdown starts at 8 o'clock. BYU head football coach Bronco Mendenhall was a kid in a candy shop yesterday as high school players around the country officially decided where they'd be taking their talents after high school. But as optimistic as Bronco is about this year's recruiting class, there isn't a single 5-star recruit to be found. Coach, what's up with that?
What I'm interested is in recruiting stars for BYU. Not number of stars, just stars for this place. Good players, good people, and the right young men to be here. 1 of 4 ends up being truly a 5-star or an impact player at the school they go to. That means 3 of the 4 don't. I think it was 25% or 22% actually never stayed at the institution they went to as a 5-star.
Well, that whole Riley Nelson thing makes a lot more sense now. Some recruits have stars next to their names, others have stars in their pedigree. There were some big-time pro athletes who got to see their sons chase their own college ball dreams yesterday. Looks like Brian Kelly has a particular recruiting strategy, taking the sons of NBA legend David Robinson and MLB All-Star Torrey Hunter. Deion Sanders can't come back as Leon Sandcastle, but his sons certainly can play for SMU as Deion Jr. Other notable star sons with superstar dads are Ray Lewis III and KJ Malone, KJ of course short for Carl Jr.
You know, during that press conference with Bronco Mendenhall, because of missions and things like that, some of these recruits that were just signed could be playing until 2020.
Will our athletes even be in top shape by then?
Right.
I mean, you throw the mission and then you throw in red shirt and then maybe a medical red shirt. That's like 4 extra years.
Think of how old we will be. Like, that's a long time away.
Really old.
Yeah. Thanks, Brady.